Hello and welcome to your workout. Welcome to legs. Now, I don't know what day you have decided to tackle this leg day, but I don't know if you have already done heavy legs with me or German volume training legs with Lisa, so you might not be as fresh as you would like to be, or this could be Monday for you and you are ready for it. Today, it's not going to feel any nicer than the other leg workouts, I'm not going to lie. All you are going to need is your booty band if you have it, your fabric band if you have one. If you don't and you've got one of those rubber bands, you're probably going to want to get that. A small step, okay? If you haven't got a step, you can use, if you go into the bottom rung of your stairs, if you've got a bench that's quite low, I don't want it to be too high, I want it to be quite low. So if you have got a small step, grab it. If you don't have one, that's fine, don't worry about it, you're just going to use the floor and a medium set of weights. That's it. I mean, everything you're going to want to know is going to be right below this video, but I'm just telling you what you're going to want. I've tried to keep today as minimal in terms of equipment as I can, because changing the way that we're going to work legs today means that we don't need a huge amount of equipment. It is just going to be high rep, medium to low weight. I remember last time we did something very similar to this, and I think for about a week, both myself and Lisa, our hip flexors, our inner thighs and our ass was not happy about it. So do not be fooled if you think I need to get my heavy weights out. Don't be fooled. You've got 2-minute rounds for these, okay? So we're going to have a very quick warm-up. Your warm-up is going to be with or without your band. Now, if you don't have one of these bands, or if you don't have one of the rubber bands, you are going to do the same exercises as I do, just no band. That's it. If you do want to get one of these though, we are not hugely into plug-in equipment on this platform, but we do tell you if it's worth investing. And I have to say, this is worth investing in. You don't have to spend a fortune. You can buy them online at Amazon, or you can get them generally anywhere now, and they can come on their own or in a pack, but they are really worth getting. They just make your stabilizers and your muscle fibers work a little bit harder. So they're worth getting. They're also really good if you can't go very heavy for whatever reason, if you've got any injuries, if you know that you've got a weak back and you can't squat very heavy with weight. Adding one of these just is a game changer in terms of your squats, anything like that. It just puts a little bit more resistance and stress through the muscle. So they're not expensive. You might want to get one if you don't have one. Grab your band. We are going to start. These are going to be 1-minute rounds for your warm-up. Side walks are going to be to start with. Now, we've done these many times. This is where, and I'm going to give you a couple of options here. Make sure you can see me. I'm going to come back here so you can see me. Now, the side walks are where we are going to walk through for your adductors, your outer glutes. Now, if you want to work a bit harder for these, you're going to get down low and you're going to squat through them. Make sure your knees don't cave in. Make sure your knees are forward and your abs are in and your back is nice and flat. You're going to do it for 1 minute. If you see me disappear ever so slightly, I am here. Hello. I'm here and I'm watching. I just need to get mine done. Okay? Up and down your lounge, wherever you need to do it. Are you ready? 1 minute. You've got 10 seconds, get ready. I'm going to start stood with a little bend in my knees, and then when I'm warm, I'm going to start to drop and get into that squat. Let's go. So side walks are first. All crab crawls you might call them. When you get to one end of wherever it is that you are doing it, you're just going to tap and make your way back. So all we're going to do is switch those muscles on. We're switching the legs on, your ass, getting those muscles switched on, warm, ready to work. You are 32 seconds to do. These kind of exercises look so minimal, look like nothing, but they're awesome for firing up your smaller muscle groups. You've got 12 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Have a rest. Get ready, you're going to do them again. This time you're going to try and get a little bit lower. Get into that squat if you can. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we get lower. We sit right back on the heels. Can you see me? I'm all the way back here, but I am here. This is is where it's going to get a bit more real this time around. We get lower, get a little bit more ass involved. Mind those knees, remember, we don't want them coming in. You might have to do smaller steps. Hands where you want them, by your head, in front of your body, wherever you want them. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? Right here, right on the outer glutes, get lower. You don't have to do massive strides. In fact, the smaller the move, the harder it tends to feel. You've got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Rest it. You've got one more to do. We're going to get even lower this time. Even lower into that squat. 2, 1. Let's go. Get lower. Now, if you've gone for your strongest band, you might have want to rethink that because you need to be able to get your legs apart. Mine's apparently a medium strength. It is not. It definitely isn't. You've got 40 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves, think of something else, because you've got 30 to do. Low, into your squat, sat back on your heels, your abs are in, your back is flat. 20. Oh God. La, la, la. I know. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squats are next. God, they're awful, aren't they? But you can't tell me that your ass cheeks are not waking up. Are you ready? Squats. Let's go. We come down, we power up, squeeze your bum hard at the top. Good. Squeeze up. Work on your depth. Get those hip flexors warm. Nice. Knees, watch them. Don't let them kick in. I've turned my toes out slightly because I can really focus on pushing my knees out. 27. I can put this down this time. Squeeze up, squeeze your bum hard at the top. 15 seconds. 10. Get lower every time, get warm. 3, 2, get one more in. Rest it. Get ready again. Widen your legs a tiny bit with your toes out this time. If you didn't have them out last time, I want them out this time. Let's go. Push against that band. This should be harder. You should really want to push those knees in. Work on your adductors again. Your outer thighs to keep that tension on the band. Yeah, 40 seconds. Heart rate is at 124. They are deceiving, these little things. 25 seconds. You should really feel a good amount of resistance through that band now. If you've widened your stance, toes kicked out, you should feel you've got to really force to keep those knees apart. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, one more. You've got one set to do. This time we squat, then we come up onto the toes for calves. Don't let those knees come in. Keep that tension on that band. Let's go. We go down, we come up onto the toes. Drop the heels, go again. Get low, power up onto the ball of the foot. Nice. 40 seconds. If you struggle with your balance with these, hold onto a wall, stand in front of a wall. If that means you can get higher on the ball of the foot. Do that. 25 seconds. Oh, yeah. 10. 5. 3, 2. Rest it against the wall for your outer thighs. 4, 3, 2. Oh God. Let's go. Little kick out. Little squeeze. If you struggle to get any movement through your knees, just hold your wall sit and push those knees against the band. Depending on how heavy your band is, you might not be able to force those knees out. This is a heavy band, so I'm going to push my knees against the band to force my knees apart, keeping the tension on those outer thighs. Oh, wow. Chest up, shoulders back. Push yourself into that wall. 27 seconds. Want to make it a bit harder? Get those arms out. Keep the tension on that band if you can. Little pulses. If your band is heavy, just keep the tension on it. 10 seconds. Wow. 4, 3, 2. Up you come. Get ready again. Try and do some pulses this time. Oh God. You can feel the burning warmth coming through your quads. It's so weird. So this time we are going to try little pulses for as long as you can, and then hold if you need to. Feels a little more like it should be a finisher than a warm-up. Oh, goodness. Keep it going. Shake it off, go again. It's just a bit of lactic acid, that's all it is. I'm 30 seconds in, I'm holding. Deep breaths, chest up, try and keep those shoulders pinned back so you're not rolling through your shoulders. All about posture, all about form. 20 seconds. I know, 10 seconds. Squeeze those knees out. Push them out, hold it. 5, 3, 2, rest it, you'll want to do. 1 to do. Let's go, you lot wanted it. You wanted the band work, here it is. This is your warm-up. Pull those knees apart, pulse or don't pulse, depending on how much that band is gonna allow. If you want to get some of those pulses in but your band is too heavy, take your band off for this one and just kick out. Kick them out, kick them out. 35 seconds. Yep, quad death there, right there. That is real. You got 22 seconds. Band is a game changer. You got 10 seconds. Hold it. Squeeze those knees apart. 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Take that band off. Take it off. Quad should feel pretty solid. It's just a bit of lactic acid, that's all it is. Okay, let me show you what we're going to do. Make sure you can see me, first of all. So, here's how it's going to go. You are going to do these weighted. You're going to pick a leg to start with, and you're going to come up, tap, come down, making sure that that leg is far enough back, and then you're going to go straight into a reverse lunge. Up, tap for balance, back, straight into a reverse lunge. If you need to tap on that way in before you start that step again, that's absolutely fine. If you can miss it out and work on your balance, you're straight up, straight back down. Okay? Weighted. Remember, I said these are 2-minute rounds. So you are going to do a minute on either leg. Let me just set my timer. Okay, grab your weight. I'm going to go for a pair of 7.5 kilos. Because I did say, I'm just going to turn that live on. I did say go live, but you still need to work. So pick your weight. I don't need too live. 2 minutes. You're going to do 1 minute on one leg, 1 minute on the other. Are you ready? Pick your leg to start with. I'm going to come to the side first so you can see what I'm doing here. 2, 1. So we come up, we come back down, straight into that reverse lunge, straight back up. Up, little tap, big step back into the reverse lunge. Remember, if you need to tap in the middle, here, before you do your step, that's fine. If you can, work on your balance and try not to. Up, little tap, back, straight to the reverse lunge. 2-minute rounds, medium to heavy weight. I don't want you on your max weight because this is all about high reps, medium weight. You've got 12 seconds and then you're on the other leg. One more. Up, step back, reverse lunge, bring it in, switch the leg. Up, step back, straight into it. Gonna be a lot happier on one side than the other, remember? I'm gonna turn and face you guys on the next round. I'm just showing you from the side so you can see the move when it's fluid. Up, tap, back, reverse lunge. 30 seconds. Get low with that reverse lunge. Get that knee low. 20. So I've got a pair of 7.5 kilo dumbbells here. 10. 5. 4, 3, 2, have a rest. Okay, well, they wake your legs up. So, an incline. Remember we did these lateral lunge. So we hold on to the step, our toes go out, that's on the step, our foot is forward, that is on the floor. We come in as low as we can, and we push back out and hold. Grab your weight. 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other. Are you ready? 5 seconds. Front toe, face forward on the floor. Let's go, we come in. Now this is why I wanted your step to be quite low. Because if it's too high, you're not going to get a lot of depth. And I want you to get some depth. Working your inner thighs, your adductors, your glutes. You remember these from last time. Good. Power up. Push through the heel of the foot that is on the step. You got 25 seconds. Get low. Really lean into that step and then power back up. You should feel a really lovely stretch on the inner thigh of the leg that's on the floor. 8 seconds. Oh yeah. 2, 1. Switch sides. I come to this side. Toe out, kicking out that's on the step. Toe forward that is on the floor. Now let's get low. Good. Remember, your weights need to be a medium weight. You need to be challenged, but you have got 2-minute rounds here. 35 seconds. Nice, well done. Come on, low. Power up with the foot on that step. Now if your step is a lot higher than this, you'll notice you don't get a lot of depth. You're not going to get very far, which means you're not going to get a lot of range of motion. So you won't get as much out of it. If you don't have a step, you're going to do a lateral lunge on the floor. 2, 1. Rest it. I'm just going to move your step forward. We go back into the step and reverse lunge. You got 10 seconds. 2 minutes on 1 minute on one leg, and then we switch. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2. Start with the leg you started on first. Let's go. Up tap, straight off, reverse lunge, straight in it. Up tap, step off, reverse lunge. A little bit of step aerobics here. For all that you lot that keep trying to get me to do it. It's about as close as we're getting. You've got 40 seconds on this leg. Can't look at you guys while I do anything that's on a step. You know that. So if you see in the top of my head a lot at the minute, I'm really sorry. But as soon as I look up at you, I lose my balance. 20 seconds. Oh, you're gonna like this one today, guys. 10 seconds and we switch sides. Switch legs, step up, come off, step back into your lunge, get low. You might want to grab your straps when you're doing these. It's a long time to be holding a medium-sized weight. Or if you've got your bar on your back, might be a bit more comfortable for you. 30 seconds, step up, step off, lunge back. These get your heart rate up. 20. Up, step, lunge. Up, step, lunge. One more. Rest it. 3, 2, grab a drink. My heart rate is at 161. Okay, we're going to do those lateral lunges again, on or off your step. Are you ready? 1 minute on either leg. You got 10 seconds. So the foot that's on the step, remember, toe is out at an angle. Foot that's on the floor, the toe is forward. We come in low. Now you might feel you can get a little bit lower this time round because you're a bit warmer. If that is the case, get low. Work on depth. You can let your chest come forward. You're going to be really upright with these. Push your bum back. Let your chest drop a little bit. Good. Inner thighs, ass, hamstrings, quads, all getting worked here. You've got 22 seconds, 2 minutes of work. Good. Lean in, drive back through the heel that is on the step. You've got 10 seconds. Give me 2 more this side. And again. And you can switch sides. Awesome. Toe out, toe forward. Make sure you've got a nice long lunge. Come back up, get low, sit back. Power up and hold. Try not to snap through your knee. If you struggle with these, you can do them body weight, but try and put some weight on. Try and overload that body a little bit. You've got 27 seconds. It's the only way you are going to see changes. Stress the body, make it work harder than it's used to, with more weight than it's used to. You've got 16 seconds. 7, 5, 2 more, 2, 1 more. Rest it. Get ready. Step it up, lunge it back, up, reverse lunge. Legs might feel a tiny bit wobbly now. So take your time. Make sure your legs stay hip distance apart when you lunge back, so you don't directly step behind that front leg. 40 seconds. Get low. You haven't got to go dead quick with these kind of exercises. You've got to work through the plane of movement. Work on depth, control. 22. Deep breaths, chest up, abs engaged all the time. 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Switch legs. Tap up, lunge back. Oh, my bum cheeks. Already. Up, lunge back. 42 seconds. All in my quads, all in my ass. It's nice actually, if you lower your step and you're going a little bit lower than what you're used to, it's nice to go a little bit heavier. Don't need any cardio in this today. 15 seconds. 1 more. 5, 3, 2. Have a rest. Well done. Yeah, 161. How are we doing live? Hey Elise. This is horrible. Elise is on the live. This is horrible. It's just horrible. Hope you're having a lovely day off. Doing something really nice. Now, next one. So, we are going to squat. Now, you can use your weights either on your shoulders or by your body. We are going to squat straight into a forward lunge. Same leg for the full minute. So we're going to squat down first, we're going to come up. We're then going to lunge, we're going to come in. Remember, when we came nice and low and sat into the lunge. So not dropping the weight straight down, push in, and then drive back. So one squat if you want to put your weight on your shoulders. One lunge, sitting as low as you can, working on your depth on that step. So these are going to be nice. I keep thinking you can't see me, you can, can't you? Are you ready? 1 minute on either leg. Let's do this. 5 seconds. I'm going to keep the weights beside my body, it's more comfortable for me. So we go one squat, make sure your squat is low, we come up and we lunge and lean into the step, power back. Same leg for 1 minute. Power back. Get low. Open up those hip flexors. Make sure your legs are hip distance apart. When you go into that squat, your shoulders are back and your back is flat. 22. Same leg for 1 minute. One low squat, one low, deep, incline lunge. 10 seconds. Looks like nothing, right? We know how this works. 4, bracing through that core, okay? One squat. Push back. We're only doing these on this side for the first one, remember, and then I'm going to face you guys. 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Hip flexors have joined the party. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. It's worse on the leg that you started with because you start with it and then you have to put all your weight in it. Rest it. Not one of these is letting my heart rate come below 160. Not one. Just going to move this forward a little bit. So you can see. So you're back to one step, one reverse lunge. Get ready, got 10 seconds. 4, pick your side, the side you started with first. 2, 1, let's go. 1 tap, keeping all the weight in the leg that you are stood on. We're only tapping for a bit of balance. We step back into the reverse lunge. Low with the knee on that lunge. Nice. Abs engaged all the time. Chest up, try not to swing those weights. 30 seconds. Oh, quads. 20. I'm shorting my lunge a tiny bit just to push a bit more into my quads. Just varying my lunge slightly. Switch the leg. That's horrible. Let's go. Up, little tap, step off, lunge it back. Working balance, coordination, agility, strength. 45. Awesome. Keep them moving. 30 seconds. Should be getting a bit real now. 22. Think about how many reps you're getting in right here. 12. 2 more. There's one of them. 3, 2. Rest it. Rest it, rest it, rest it. Live. We're gonna love you and leave you. We've got to carry on. See you soon. Okay. Get your breath back because we're going to do your squats with the lunge again. How are we doing? Oh. We're 34 minutes in already. Where does it go? Are you ready? Back to your squat. Hang on a minute. Your live's making a noise. Okay. You've got 10 seconds. Pick your leg. You can almost feel your quads start to cramp. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One squat, we come up, we lean in, get low, power back. You can see when I step off, I'm making sure I've got a good solid base for my squat. Showed you from the side, you've seen how it looks. Work on depth and control of that squat into the lunge. You can see I'm not going as quick as I could do. I could go a lot faster than this. they really drive your heart rate up, and you will ultimately lose your control, your depth, your stability if you go too quick. 15 seconds. 10. Come on, you're doing really well. 5. Switch that leg. So we come up first, lean in, come back into that squat. Up, lean into it, power back into your low squat. Yes, 40. Drive back. Oh no! 30 seconds. Good job, you're nearly there. 15. Get low every time. Lean in. Feel that hip flexor. Getting a good stretch and contract. 3, 2. Rest it. Oh, I've got something tickling my leg. What do you reckon that is? Maybe it's got a spider in my leggings. That'd be horrendous. Okay, so you've got one more set of steps into reverse lunge. And then we're going to do some paused double remaining deadlifts. So hamstring deadlifts, which is where we're going to come down and hold for a second and power up. We're not going to alternate the leg on those. You can do both legs together for 2 minutes. Smashing it. Are you ready? So different, isn't it? So different when you do German volume. So different when you do heavy, but controlled reps, but heavy. And then we're doing medium weight. Just a constant movement works your body so differently. Depending where your strengths are and your weaknesses, you will ultimately find one of these harder than the other, this style of training. Let's go. So, yeah, we come up, we step back into the lunge. And this is why we make you do all these different styles. Some of them you'll be really comfortable with. Some of them will be a real challenge for you. Don't stay doing your comfortable ones. Do them, but don't stay just doing those. Get involved with the ones that really challenge you. 30 seconds. I need to blow my nose, because that's awesome. 18 seconds, and then we switch the leg. 10. One more. Come on, one more. Up, tap, reverse lunge. Switch the leg. Up, tap, reverse. Can't remember which leg I did then. Up and tap, back we go. Nice. Remember, one side, all over it. Other side, not so much. And that is okay. Just be aware of it and work through it. 30. 20. Come on, so your last set of these. 10, legs are shaking. One more. 3, 2, have a rest. Great job, really, really good. Really good. Oh yeah. So, what weight are you going to use? Are you sticking with the weight you've used throughout this whole workout? Or are you going to change it? 2 minutes. Remember, it's paused rep. So when you feel that strain, that stretch through your hamstrings, here, back of the legs, I want you to hold it for a second before you power up and squeeze your bum under. 2 minutes. Your rest is at the top in this position. So if you need a rest, you stand tall, and that is where you're going to rest. Are you okay? Are you sweating? Because I am. You've got 10 seconds. Come on, we've got this. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So shake from the side first. Little bend in the knees. We push back. Hold. Power up. Squeeze your bum under. Pin your shoulders back. Tuck your chin in. Come down. Power up. Squeeze your bum under. Should have a nice little shake on your inner thighs when you squeeze your bum under at the top. Push back and hold, get low. That is it, you're 30 seconds in. Hold, power up. Push back and hold. Power up. Make sure you really squeeze that bum hard at the top. Don't waste that. Have a good squeeze. Get the glutes involved. You're nearly a minute in. Work on your depth. Halfway. Hold it. Power up. Let's get lower now. Come on, let's go. Get low, get low, get low. Power up. Again, push back. Power up. Now, don't go so low that you start to feel that round through the bottom of your back and your shoulders start to roll. That's not where I want you to be. 40 seconds. Nice job, keep it going. Work on stretching those hamstrings, lengthening them out. So you can see it's a smooth move with a pause. 20 seconds. 15. 10. One more. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Have a rest. So we're going to do those again. But this time, we're going to give ourselves that split stance. So instead of being here, we're going to bring one leg forward slightly. So then when we hinge forward, you're going to feel it more on the front of the back of the leg than you are the back. So you're going to be in the same position, you're just going to bring one leg forward slightly. Tiny bend in the knees, exactly the same, push the bum back to the wall, and you'll feel it more down the front leg, the back off, the front leg, and then we're going to switch after a minute. 10 seconds, get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we stand, we take one leg forward slightly, tiny bend in the knees. We're going through exactly the same thing. Power up, squeeze your bum, hold it. You'll find it a little bit harder to get some squeeze through your bum than when your legs are parallel, okay? Squeeze it though, really think about it. The more you think about it, the harder those muscles will work. That is a leg shake going on right there. You're still having that pause at the bottom, so hold and then power up, but get some depth. You've got 25 seconds on this leg. Keep it going, push back, power up, squeeze your bum, 12 seconds. Oh God. One more, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch the leg. Other leg comes forward slightly, little bend in the knees, pin your shoulders back, push back. Make sure you've got your form spot on before you start any of these. If you're rolling through the shoulders, if you're feeling it more through the base of your back than in the back of your legs, something isn't right. You're either not bracing through your core, you're not pinning your shoulders back, you're not keeping your back flat, or it's too heavy. Maybe you've got a little bit of a weakness through your lower back that you need to work on, so you need to reduce your weight. Trust me, you're still working, but you've got to be sensible. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, rest it. You've got 1 set to do. This time, toes are going to kick out, heels are going to be together. Everything else is the same. Last one, tiny bend in the knees, pin your shoulders back, we push back. Hitting a little bit more inner thigh this time. Make sure you have that pause at the bottom. Hold, power up, squeeze your bum. Pin those shoulders back as you come up. Inner thighs are shaking. I'm just saying, they're shaking. Push that bum to the back of the wall. And then really tuck that bum under as you come up. Squeeze it hard. You've got 1:15 to do. Push back, power up. Nice job, you are halfway. Push back, push back, push back, power up. Remember, always working on depth. If you feel that you can go that little bit lower, do it. Just go slow in the move so you feel like you've got control and you're not going to overstretch. If you just drop yourself down, you're likely to injure yourself. You've got 42 seconds. Good. 30 to do. When you get to the last 20, which is in 10 seconds, we're going to stay at the bottom and pulse up ever so slightly halfway. 3, 2. So we pulse up. 20. Squeeze up. We're not going to come over our knees if we can. Stay low. Sit on those heels. You've got 10 seconds. Push up. 5, 3, 2, rest it. Rest it. I've burned 324 calories in 47 minutes and 369 minutes, so that was a warm-up with a band. So that's amazing. Right, I'm going to drop you down a little bit, camera, if you can just bear with me a minute, guys, because I want you to grab your mat and grab your booty band, your fabric band, or no band if you don't have one, but at least get your mat, because we're going to do some old school kickbacks. Warm your bum cheeks. It's been a while. It's been a while since me and this booty band had a date. Grabbing my mat. Let's do this. Okay. Grab your booty band or whatever band you have got and pop it around those ankles, get yourself ready. Heart rate should come down now. You should be feeling a little bit more like you can feel your bum cheeks and your legs. So you've got a couple of options here. You can either be on your elbows or you can be up onto your hands, whatever's comfortable for you. First ones we're going to do are all the way in and kick up, okay? All the way in, kick up. So we're getting a little bit of abs involved and we're getting some glutes involved, okay? We are going to do this for time. It's for 2 minutes. We're going to do 1 minute on one leg and then we are going to do the other leg. So either on your elbows or on your hands, whatever is more comfortable and allows you to focus on where you're trying to work. So we come in and we kick up to the ceiling. Squeeze, up. Really controlled. Now try not to dip your back. You don't want any arching your back. Keep everything really still and focus on those bum cheeks. When you bring it in, if you want to bring it a bit closer to the chest, you can get some more abs involved. If you want to focus more on the glutes, stay really still. 30 seconds, and then we switch. When you kick up to the ceiling, imagine you're pinching that bum cheek. You're trying to squeeze that side that you are kicking up. I mean, that's horrible now. 15 seconds. Two more. And again. Switch sides. Switch sides. Squeeze up. Try not to lean. Try not to twist. Try and stay really still in the body. You might connect better on one side than the other. So you might feel like you're getting a really good squeeze of the bum cheek on one side, but struggle to feel it on the other. That does not mean it's not working. It just means your more dominant side than it is normally. Your more dominant side has a better connection. Don't worry, just keep going. It's working, trust me. 20 seconds. Oh, wow. You're nearly there. I'm dripping now. 10 seconds. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. 4, 3, 2. Rest in. This time you're going to lengthen the leg you started with, and you're going to, oh God, squeeze up to the ceiling. 2, 1. Lengthen the leg, squeeze up, bring it back down, keeping that leg long, squeeze up. Now, if you can, your leg that you have lengthened, try and lock it out and squeeze your quads, your hamstrings, to create as much tension in that leg. So it's not flopping about, you're squeezing and it's locked out hard. So we're not like this, or like kind of flappy. Lock it out, get some tension through it, toes to the floor, and then kick up from there. Don't worry about how high that leg actually comes. It's the tension you're causing. You could even put your hand out that way if that's a bit better for you. Makes you feel like you can push into the floor a little bit. Oh goodness. You've got 10 seconds and then we switch sides. Squeeze up. It's more about tension that you are creating than how high you can get that leg. Switch. Switch. Squeeze up, lock it out. No twisting through those hips, because that is cheating and we don't like that. Squeeze up. Anybody else's legs shaking yet? Because mine are. 40 seconds. Squeeze that bum hard. Squeeze those legs hard. Oh goodness, 25 seconds. I'm getting cramp in my bum cheek. Again, remember, you can be up this way if you need to be. It's a lot harder, to be fair, it's a lot harder when you come up onto your hands because you automatically want to dip your back, which is no good. 10 seconds. Three, 2, rest it. You're nearly done, I promise. Hydrants. So we're going to kick out and bring it back in. 1 minute either side. Are you still with me? Yes? Let's go then. Kick out and bring it in. Kick it out, bring it in. Try not to twist through those hips. Again, remember, you can be up here or you can be down here. That's actually more comfortable for me. I feel like I can push into the floor a little bit and it helps me feel a bit more stable. So find what suits you and do that, okay? As long as you're not twisting and leaning through, you're nice and still with your shoulders facing the floor, your chest facing the floor. I'm happy. You're halfway on this side. Which sounds like a very, very long time. After all we've done, you got 10 seconds and then we'll switch the leg. Oh, jeez. 3, 2, switch sides. Kick out. Oh, God. You're nearly there. Ugh. You've got 45 seconds and it's all over. 2 minutes work, band work on either exercise. So many reps without you really thinking about it. You got, oh God, my bum cheeks are killing. They're killing me. 25 seconds. Just ignore it. It's all right. 10. Go on, you've got it. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Just have a minute. Just have a minute. This is a really nice position to be in because it stretches your bum cheeks out. You need to stretch. Please make sure that you stretch your quad, your hamstrings. You might want to do pigeon for your glutes. Whatever you do. So remember, pigeon is this one. If you, oh God, I would definitely recommend you do a bit of that for your bum cheeks. Because if they feel like mine, that is not cool. Do your stretches. Remember when you come up to your feet, we come up, we roll back onto our toes, we come up, and your head is the last thing to come up. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to leave you to that. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, let us know how you got on, and I'll see you soon. Well done. Bye-bye.